It all starts here. Monday is the beginning of stone crab season. Who else to welcome in the warm? These guys are sweeping and removing debris from this hardwood floor so they can remove it and take it to this warehouse where they not only sell salvaged items. Well, I guess everybody has their own opinion on the perfect pumpkin. For some people celebrating Labor Day, it's experiencing nature. So let's take a peek.
Injuries do happen.
I've had 2 minor concussions. I've been knocked unconscious twice. I've had a dislocated rib in my back.
When it comes to the medieval sport of jousting, its competitors say bull riding, hockey, football, there's nothing more dangerous than this.
The first hit that I saw, the lances just basically exploded. And that just fascinated me, that these guys are that brainless to do that.
Knights are suited up in metal armor weighing a little over 150 pounds to take a hit like this.
It's 100% real. The lances are not cut, they're not scored, they're not tampered with in any way, shape, or form.
Right now, full contact jousting is an event for Renaissance fairs and medieval shows. There are champions and scorekeeping for each event, but its competitors are starting to see a following.
There's a conglomeration of people who love it. You have the historians because we do an actual joust. Believe it or not, we have a lot of NASCAR fans that come out because it's not so much as seeing the joust, they want to see who's going to get hurt.
And they're hoping that it will be the next big charge in extreme sports. Allie Finn can't believe her eyes. She's holding her employment history, credit card numbers, and personal information, documents found in a dumpster.
All my information is out there in a way that I would never have expected.
And Finn isn't alone.
Those are full credit card numbers. That can be horrible for somebody.
Mike Nogard is trying to figure out why all his personal information ended up where someone could find it and steal his identity.
Shred it and burn it. Because that's vital.
But that's not what happened to Mike, Allie, and hundreds of other people's applications. The documents ended up in a dumpster behind the Blockbuster Video on Fruitville Road, where they were found by Jonathan Murray while he was searching for moving boxes.
Came across the box and a bunch of papers that were dumped in the trash, and taking a look at them, I was aghast to find out that, wow, wait a minute, this is dangerous stuff.
You won't believe your ears. The vocals coming out of computer animation student Nick Patera's class project is...
Now I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
His very own.
I've got who's its and what's its galore.
The Ringling College of Art and Design student originally came up with the vocal concept for a class project. But now it's escalated into something a little more.
Well, I came across it on an animation news website actually, because there's a certain website that I always check just to keep updated on animated stuff. And since the show is Little Mermaid, which was a Disney movie, it came up on the news link. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll look at this. And I've always loved The Little Mermaid, that movie. It got me into animation and also got me into singing. And the contest wasn't really time consuming. It was sort of, film yourself singing one of the songs, which I sort of already knew. And so I did, and then you just uploaded it on YouTube and then submit it into the contest. And so it's like, oh, I'll give it a shot. It could be fun. Hold on, sorry. For the right key.
The BroadwayWorld.com contest is a promotion for Disney's Broadway play The Little Mermaid. Winners are flown to New York, introduced to the cast, and even get to sit in on a recording session. Contestants performing their numbers can be viewed on the YouTube website and are voted on by the viewers, something Patera's friends have been doing a lot of.
They've been really supportive. The school as a whole has been really supportive, and is a lot of the reasons that I was able to get votes was because of the people here.
So SNN News 6 wishes you luck, Nick Patera, for all your voices.
Now I'm in a whole new world,
And now I'm in a whole new world.
I really have no desire to celebrate my birthday again. It's just way too painful. He should be there with me.
Deborah Millen feels the loss of her twin brother more than anyone.
He just was a gentle, kind-hearted person. And just to see his life ending so violently is just such irony in his whole life. It's should not have ended this way.
It was October 9th when she got the phone call that her brother Richard Gavia had been shot and killed by Sarasota police. Officials say after 2 officers fired their tasers and missed, Gavia continued to act aggressive, asking officers to kill him, something Deborah finds hard to believe.
He was starting to lay out all the plans to change his life and what he was going to do that, and I think he had a very realistic plan. And he, in heart of hearts, I thought he was really going to make it. And I really had a lot of hope.
At 6 months old, both Deborah and her brother were adopted, and now she says her hope has been lost with the only link she had to her family.
The thing that I struggle with right now is that because our past was basically one big question mark and a lot of mysteries as to where we came from, you know, he was the only root.
Tonight, the great pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch.
Today's mission is the search for the Great Pumpkin. What is the perfect pumpkin?
The perfect pumpkin is a pumpkin that has a nice stem.
The right color, and it doesn't have any of the bruise thingies. I don't like bruise thingies on pumpkins.
Nah. Definitely not. Let's see. Nice stem, the right colors. What could the Great Pumpkin look like?
Nice, round, and real yellow.
It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
Well, I guess everybody has their own opinion on the perfect pumpkin. I guess it's in the eye of the pumpkin picker. From Sarasota, Eric Blackburn, SNN News 6.